Hey, what's up guys? This is so big, I couldn't use my phone stand. But I'm gonna show you right here. This is what a full wall or a full case of 2324 blasters look like versus 3 lonely little Topps Chrome Mega Boxes. They're about the same price. And we're gonna see how they compare. Why not, right? All right, join me as I take on yet another Mega Box versus Blaster Challenge. Topps Chrome versus Phoenix Edition. Let's go. Hey, what is up everybody? So, here we go. We're gonna do the first 10 Phoenix Blasters today. And only one of the Mega Box Chrome. These are the Fanatics exclusives, of course. It's primarily what I open. I do have occasionally some other ones. And I'm looking at trying to get some more of them, but we'll see how that works out. Topps Chrome is kind of up against it today. Very limited amount of Topps Chrome happening versus the amount of packs that we're going to be going through for the Phoenix. But it hasn't stopped Topps Chrome up to this point, so we'll see what happens. All right. So this is gonna be my Wemby videos for the week. So we're gonna do one today. This is a Sunday video. And then we're gonna do one tomorrow, which is gonna be the wrap up of this. So you don't have to wait long, which will be Sunday, Monday, our 2 videos for this week for Wemby instead of Wednesday. Wednesday, I have a special video planned for y'all. And I hope y'all are excited about it as much as I am. And you'll understand why whenever you see it. But here we go. Phoenix. This has been amazing for me. I am in the middle. I think I'm only one video in so far of opening another full case of this in my Wemby Wednesday series. So this is kind of a cool little supplement to that, and you get to see a whole other case before you get to finish that case. In here, we're gonna find numbered cards, we're gonna find autograph cards, and we're gonna find quite a few of them. At least that's been my experience up to date. We are ultimately looking for these Genies and Metropolis inserts. I have not seen any yet. So, hopefully that changes in this case. That would be amazing. But let's check it out. Let's get going. You know what? Why not? It's a long video. But we're going to go ahead and start with Topps Chrome today. And then we're going to finish with Topps Chrome in tomorrow's video. But let's get going right off the bat here and see what we got. As this is a comparison video, because we are comparing basically $450 in Topps Chrome versus roughly $400 or so in Phoenix, we got to keep track of money. So refractors and stuff are going to go off to the side. That's not going to be worth anything. Kevin Durant might be worth a few dollars, so we'll check it out. I'm only going to set some things off to the side here that I think might be worth $1, more than $1. If it's $1 or less, I'm not really counting it, and we'll just kind of count that in as a big lump sum at the end. But inspirational Cooper flag, very nice. Not refractor, so I'm gonna put them off to the side here. And then Javon Small on the rookie, and Cade Cunningham on the Ray Wave. So some of these are worth some, $1, $1.50. Some of them are worth a little more than that. I don't really know, but they are refractors, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them all in one big refractor pile for now. But yeah, I am unfortunately recording this in a hurry. So I'm already like breathing hard. I've been literally running around trying to get everything prepped in time to do this. And I got other stuff going on, but I am gonna slow it down and just enjoy the rip, because that's the whole point of this really, just enjoying these rips. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, that's dirty. Oh yeah, that's dirty. Very sick. Okay, so Youthquake Cooper flag refractor. That is beautiful, and one I don't think I have yet. So, bam. Not too shabby. You know what? Let's play around a little bit with some sleeves. Not too many here, but some big ones like this. We are gonna do that and take a little time. It may not be worth a ton, but nonetheless, that is a nice addition to my Cooper collection. He'll go right there on top of your other Cooper. All right, so just getting started. Topps Chrome already on the board with something, which is good. Oh, got a nice, nasty reflection on that. So let's move everything a little bit. There we go. Okay. What we got now? Activators coming up of rookie activators, it looks like. Con Canoe, very nice. Jabari Smith and Chaz Lanier. So probably not worth very much, but I'll double check it just to make sure. These videos take a while to, that Con might be worth something. He'll go. I've just got stuff everywhere. I'm trying to keep refractors and rookies and everything separate, and that's just kind of becoming a lot. So anyways, we'll see what happens. This is gonna take, oh, we got yellow, I think. And Mavs on the back. Yellow is, oh, Nolan Traore, nice, it's a rookie. Nolan Traore to 275 on the yellow. Pelle Larsson and Daniel Gafford, naturally. So always nice hitting a rookie in the colored variants here. And I get a lot of Ray Wave colored out of these skylights, or out of these Fanatics exclusive with the skylights. I get a lot of colored Ray Waves. One of the better looking cards in my opinion. I love the Ray Wave look on these. Sometimes it makes the card look a little off-centered, but it's not most of the time. It's just kind of a illusion. But on top of that, I like the, I love the skylights. The one thing that I've talked about, I think before, that they maybe Topps could do just a little better in next year's is make the skylights numbered. Have some numbered skylights. Have some colored skylights. Those things would look amazing. RJ Barrett and Devin Booker. I think I've looked this one up a few times. I don't think it's worth more than like $1 or $1.25 maybe. But I'll throw it here because it is a big player. But there we go. That is Topps Chrome already done for this video. Now let's get into Phoenix. 23-24 Phoenix. Again, it has been amazing for me. I've had so much fun. It's got these teal lasers in here. There's Ant-Man. D'Anthony Melton is our laser. So these are the teal lasers. There will be numbered lasers as well. Different ones. Obviously, there's bronze. There's like there's a blue. I think there's a green. Anyways, they're all different numbered ones. The teal ones are not numbered. We'll go off to the side. Push that up just a little bit. So yeah, pretty cool cards. I've loved opening these. There's a Cade, very nice on the teal laser. Again, not numbered, but nice. Their version of a refractor, I guess you call it for this this opening. Obviously just a parallel, but what you can get out of these megas. And you get quite a few of them. Templeman, Scotty Barnes. So this is not a small opening, and that's why I chose to go ahead and break it up into two. I would love to rip this full case like right now, but that'll take like 45 minutes probably. And yeah, I thought I'd make it into two videos. Why not? I'm not making y'all wait a long time. Ooh, okay, we got, I think, the white. There's Fade to Black. There's Amani Bates on the rookie. Go ahead and throw the rookies up here. Actually, no. They're going to be just off screen. There we go. And there's Ja Morant on the white. And that is numbered to 150. And Kevin Durant in the Fade to Black. So, there we go. There's our first numbered. There's a Ja Morant to 150 on the white prism. One of my favorite ones. I wish it was a little lower numbered just because that white looks beautiful. But there we go. First numbered already out of a blaster, guys. I mean, that's the incredible part here. These are, they're blaster boxes, and they are just, they're great. I mean, for the value, for the amount of money you spend on them, and the fact that you can take your time and just kind of go through and enjoy these rips with a lot of product, and the cards look great. They're like a chrome feeling, very thick card. It's not paper stock. Very solid. Zion Williamson on the silver. Unfortunately, just not worth that much money anymore because he is Zion Williamson. All right, Marcus Sasser on the rookie laser, very nice. And Jaw on the Paragon. So what do y'all think about these? Do y'all like these battles still? I have plans for maybe a few more. As it sits after this video series, I'm only gonna have 8 left, 8 mega boxes left. So unless I can acquire some at a decent price somewhere, it's gonna be all over very, very soon. Rookie Keontae George. And there's Derek Lively. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. I'm not sure what to do with my hands, guys. I think I'm gonna try to pick up some more if I can at a decent price, but that is getting harder and harder to find. Ooh, Scary Terry Rozier. Not a card for me nowadays. Koulibaly. There's Jordan Clarkson on the teal. I believe it's still teal. Yeah, just team color teal. And Donovan Mitchell on the Paragon. Okay. I don't keep really any base cards anymore at this point, even like I said, for giveaways, things like that. And there is a lot of base cards in here. So unfortunately, a lot of these kind of make their way over to recycling bin. Marcus Sasser. I will keep rookie base cards still, obviously. I got 2 here, nice. Tyrese on the Paragon, teal laser, very nice. And Dorian Finney-Smith. But yeah, unfortunately, most of these cards, base cards, just kind of disappear. If anybody out there is looking for a lot of base cards for any reason, let me know. And I will save some from future videos, maybe not this one. And I'll send them your way. Maybe if you got school kids, you give them to, or if you just want to try to complete sets yourself. All good to me. Just let me know. Batum on the laser. So kind of a slow opening so far for Phoenix. But again, this is going to be a full case, so we're going to get to see the whole thing. And there's a Victor, finally. I don't know about finally, but there's a Victor. Right, put Strawther off to the side. Just a base Victor. But that is rookie Victor, and that's what we're looking for. The rookie Victor makes this a little bit more valuable, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve up and top load our Victors. That is what makes this product more of a chase. Now, if you're opening 20, you know, this was a debut edition, I didn't have it, but as an example, if you're opening this in 2019, 2020, that's a green, that's gonna be numbered. Is it not a green? Oh, okay, it's a teal. It's just got the green colors in there that made it look like it was maybe a green. But yeah, so the background is teal. That's where you want to see the green. It would look good in a Boston. I'm glad it's not Drew Holiday. I'd be looking obviously for somebody else there. But anyways, yeah, green is one of our numbers that we'll see. But going back to my statement, Victor Wembanyama is what makes this worth it. If you're opening up 2019, 2020, for example, you're not going to be getting your money back on that. That's just not going to happen because, there we go. There's our green to 175 on Cam Whitmore. Not bad. It's a rookie. I will take it for sure. Yeah, anyways, it matters the year. So sometimes these battles, they're easy to say it's not going to work and Topps Chrome's going to win simply because of the class. So the class matters as much as the product, especially when you're comparing older stuff to newer stuff, because newer stuff is in everybody's minds and everybody's currently still chasing it. Whereas this becomes a much more niche product because how many people are chasing Cam Whitmore's right now? You know, when he came out in 23-24, you know, he's a pretty solid rookie, but how many are chasing him right now? Versus over here, we got Cooper Flagg and all these other new guys, right? And Brandon Podziemski's another one there that kind of falls in line with that same idea. Whereas today we got Colin Knippel and we got Cooper Flagg and we got VG Edgecombe and we got Derek Queen. But in 3-4 years, are they still being chased? Are they any good? So these cards, these older cards, have a little bit of a disadvantage against them in that respect. So that's why you have to sometimes make it make sense by having a solid rookie chase to help out with the value. And that's what I try to do. That's why I opened 2020 versus the Topps Chrome. That's why I opened 23 against Topps Chrome. And then of course, last year's product, the Mosaic, was just insane. And so Mosaic stood a chance because the product itself was insane, even though some of the rookie chases there have kind of died down or died off completely. Carmelo, very nice. I think I know a guy for that. So I'll put it here for now. It might be worth a few dollars or maybe not. I don't know. But nonetheless, I know a guy for that. And that'll go to his PC. And Maxwell Lewis. Okay. Well, there we go. There's the teal laser. It's probably not going to have any value, but we'll check it out. So far, 2 Victors. I didn't sleeve up the other one yet. Out of this case. Not bad. Oh, Steph Curry. Very nice. Ooh, that's numbered Steph Curry, I think. Marcus Sasser. And numbered out of 175. Steph Curry. Let's go. There we go. See? Not really shy on the numbering. There's quite a few numbered cards that come out of these blasters. And that is one of the better ones. Steph Curry to 175. That's 25 out of 175. Beautiful. There we go. I got to remember to hold some of these up just a little longer because I'm going to be inserting some prices here in my editing. These videos, they take forever. So I greatly appreciate y'all liking, commenting, subscribing if you like what you see, because the editing of these videos takes a while. Even though my editing is still coming. I'm still learning on best editing techniques and trying to get some different softwares and stuff at some point. But I do all this on my phone, so I have to keep it somewhat editing light just because of that. Jordan Walsh on the rookie. Not bad. Rewave rookie Jordan Walsh. But as the channel grows, I'll probably change that up and have a little better editing software in the future. Jaquez and DeMar DeRozan. All right, so we're making our way through these packs. Not too bad. Not as long of a video as I thought it was going to be. But we do have a while to go. Kyrie on the silver, very nice. I'll put it here. I don't think Kyrie's going to be worth it more than $1, but we'll put him there. Again, another player that just doesn't have a whole lot of hobby love. But he's a solid player. Very solid. Ben Shepherd, PJ Washington, and there's Luka. Jabari Smith, there's Ayo, and Draymond. Claxton, Jack Rose, Jalen Wilson, and all right, De'Aaron Fox on the Paragon, numbered to 175. Again, another numbered card out of these. This is 10 blasters. We're going to count it up at the end because I don't remember how many we have so far. And we'll just keep it going until then. But another numbered card. That's De'Aaron Fox, 20 out of 175. Let's go. Not shabby. And that's why, again, that's why I like these. They're not shy on the numbered cards. You will get an auto. I think on average, I was getting about 4 autos per case. John Stockton on the teal laser. Probably not worth anything, but we'll leave here and check it out. So I'm expecting see something. One, maybe 2 autos or something still in this opening today. And then tomorrow, another 1, 2, somewhere in there. That's been my typical average that I've seen anyways. Uh-oh. I got base cards falling everywhere over there. Duncan Robinson. So, a lot of these lasers, there's no point of me even holding on to them, to be honest. If it's not a solid player, there's not a whole lot of reason to hold on to any of this. And that's what I've chosen to do, because otherwise, it just gets crazy out of hand here. Too many cards everywhere. Dame Lillard on the teal laser. Probably not worth anything, but we're going to check it out. But there's the blue. That's a Herb Jones. Okay. Not the best name, but I mean, again, he's a very good player. Just doesn't get a lot of respect. That's the 275. It's 231 out of 275. Herb Jones. Another numbered card down. Still no autos yet, surprisingly. John Morant, Anthony Simons. Some of these packs have 3. Some of these packs have 5. Nothing new in the Panini world. LeBron, Taylor Hendricks. Jalen Pickett on the teal laser. Okay, it's a rookie, but not going to be worth anything, I'm sure. And John Morant. There's Cade, Maxwell Lewis on a rookie, Anthony Hardaway. I know a guy for that as well. And Trae Young. So Anthony Hardaway is on the teal, not numbered, not probably worth $1, but we're going to check it out. Dante DiVincenzo, Jordan Hawkins, and Paul George on the silver Paragon. Unfortunately, his recent issue that he's gotten himself into has definitely not helped his already pale market. Tracy McGrady, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and Donovan Mitchell. Moving right along. Just 10 boxes. We still have another 10 boxes of these blasters to go through. And I love every second of it. But we're not seeing the kind of cards I'm expecting to see. So maybe a lot of it's in the other half. Maybe it's not. We're going to find out, but I can promise you these cards, or these packs, have been showing up. Stephen Curry and the teal laser, very nice. There has been a solid showing in every case these have done, which I think this is case number 4, believe it or not. Maxence Prosper and Derek Lively. So I believe it. I believe that it's going to show up still. These autos and maybe some bigger numbered cards. We got a couple of good ones, but oh, there we go. There is our case hit, and that is the ultra rare Paolo Banchero Genies. Is that worth anything? I don't know, but let's find out together. That's cool. That's really cool. There we go. I finally got one. Dang. Of course, you immediately start thinking, man, what if that was Wemby? Okay, these are a little thicker. I got to get some 59s, which I don't think I have in here. So I will have to sleeve this one up later, I think. Oh, wait, what's this? Nope. Okay, we're not going to try. All right, guys. Well, I will have to sleeve that up later, but there we go. Paolo Banchero Genies. That is the insert we're looking for. Pretty rare. I don't know that I've ever seen one. I haven't seen one in any of the cases I've opened so far, so let's check that out and see what value that's got. You will know now. I will not. But there it is. I'm going to put it off to the side. Cam Whitmore. We got Benedict Mathurin and Jason Tatum. Okay. Some of the bigger names I'm putting off to the side still. And I'll have a stockpile of them as always, just because I know some guys always come into my comments or into the DMs and Instagram and will ask for some of those guys for their PCs. Duncan Robinson and Andre Drummond. I try to only hold on to mostly the parallels and stuff. Duncan Robinson's a cool card, but I don't like to keep a lot of cards of people that aren't currently playing in that set. All right, Trey Jones, Chris Murray. We got Ant-Man on the teal, very nice, and Ant-Man on the faded black. Very nice. Ant-Man teal laser, may not be worth anything, but we're gonna check it out. And definitely a PC player for me if I don't have that card already. Anthony again, and then again 5 cards. Kate Cunningham silver, very nice. All right, just what do you got? Like 8-9 packs to go, somewhere in there. Sensabaugh, we got Torian Prince and Luca on the Paragon. Not a silver or anything, just a standard Luca. Dante DiVincenzo. Oh, I'm back here. Okay, I got cards trying to escape. Time to start a new stack. Amari Bailey, Scotty Barnes. That's very exciting though. Hitting that Genies, that's kind of exciting. I'm jealous of y'all right now knowing what I don't as far as what it's worth. But nonetheless, that's a sick hit. I'm definitely excited about that. I wish it was a PC player, but some of those case hit like that I will always keep regardless. And there, look at that, another Paolo. It's a Paolo kind of day. All right, Hawkins. Paulo Banchero on the blue to 275. Let's go. Let's go. Cool. Getting some solid players on the number cards. Love to see that. Just come on. Come on. Where's the PC players? All right. Enough whining, sorry. There's Tony Kukoc. Wow. On the teal laser. That's cool. Again, I don't like to keep a lot of players that aren't currently playing in the set, but that's a cool card. I don't think it's worth anything, but we're going to check it out. And I'll keep that one. That'll go in my givey box if somebody's interested in Tony Kukoc in the future. Keegan Murray on the teal laser. Jonte Walker-Kessler, Gigi Jackson, and Amen Thompson. Haven't seen much of the Thompson brothers yet in this case. Demisel and Leonard Miller on the rookie. Nice. As you notice, any rookie lasers I'm putting here, even though they may not be worth a buck, because I'm going to check it out and just see anyways. But all those rookie lasers, all the rookie cards pretty much in general will be saved, put off to the side, and let marinate. Especially some of those guys that aren't currently superstars like Victor Wembanyama, right? The ones that kind of already made their way out of the league will be made their way out of the collection. But for the most part, a lot of those cards just kind of sit and just wait and see how their careers turn out. Michael Porter Jr. on the laser, and Dennis Rodman on the silver, which again, probably not worth anything, but worth a look. And last pack of this opening gives us Tariq Whitehead, Anthony Simons on the teal laser, and rookie Grady Dick. So that is it for part 1 of the video. Impressive? I think it was pretty good. Obviously some of the bigger cards we had here Cam Whitmore numbered, Stephen Curry, De'Aaron Fox, Herb Jones, and Paolo Banchero, all numbered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbered out of 10 boxes, including a K-Set Genies, which is also a super short print, ultra rare, whatever you want to call it. A couple of Victor Wembanyama's. Oh, my bad. There's another numbered card right there. I forgot. A couple Victor rookies. Obviously looking to increase our number of those Victor rookies here in the next half of that case. And out of one box of Topps Chrome so far, we got a couple of Coopers, including a refractor Youthquake. And then a numbered Nolan Traore with a couple of Skylights and other rookies. And just refractors kind of hidden in there. So let's finish it tomorrow. Let's see how it finally ends up. I think right now, just based off of a hunch, that maybe Phoenix is a little ahead at the moment. So we got 2 boxes of Chrome tomorrow and 10 more boxes of Phoenix to get through, and then we'll have the big wrap up. But guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me as always. I so greatly appreciate you. I hope you can wait one day, because tomorrow's going to be fun wrapping this up, and I expect some more big things to come out. So until then, y'all have a wonderful day.